Today on Drive-Thru Kitchen, I'm bringing back the Taco Bell chili cheese burrito, aka the Chilito. Yeah, the internet seems to have an issue with the Chilito when it comes to getting the recipe right, so I did some major research, and I can assure you that this, what you're going to see here today, is the exact recipe for making this at home. So let's get started breaking the Chilito down into its basic three components with this. First, there's the Taco Bell seasoned ground beef that's already fully cooked, seasoned, and ready to go. Second, they have a chili sauce that gets mixed with the beef. And then finally, you have the cheddar cheese. Basically, it's finely grated, and you use a ton of it. I already did a full video on the ground beef, so there is a link up here. I won't go over that again. Just be warned, I talk a lot, maybe. I've been known to do that. But go ahead and make that up first, and you want to get that all ready to go. But right now, we are going to make the sauce. All right, you're going to need 1.5 cups of water, which I have right here. You're going to need a 1/2 cup of tomato sauce right here. Perfect. All right, that gets in there. We have 2 teaspoons each of chili powder and paprika right there. We have a teaspoon each of cumin and granulated garlic powder, either one. Garlic salt might be a little bit different in there, but use what you got. If you want to use garlic, go ahead. If you want to use an actual clove of garlic, use half, something like that probably is about right. So we have some dried minced onion. We have a teaspoon of this. That is going in there. We have a teaspoon of lime juice. They use citric acid in theirs. It's powdered, but most people don't have that. I'm using lime juice. It will give you the right flavor. It'll do all the right things. Okay, the next thing we have is cornstarch. This is going to be a thickening agent. This is going in here. This is a 1.5 tablespoons because we have a 1.5 cups of water. It's usually a tablespoon per cup gets you where you need to be. And then try and make a mess. It's important. We have a pinch of salt going in here. And basically this is it. There's a little bit of tomato juice left. About the whole can, use it. All right, we're just gonna mix this up right here. This is not going to thicken as it mixes in the slightest bit because you all know everything about cornstarch, right? It does not begin to thicken until it gets to 204 degrees Fahrenheit or 95.5555556 degrees Celsius. It's a thing, it's science. But basically we're gonna put this on the stove and cook it. You will know when it gets to that magic temperature because it starts to get thick. Yeah, that's what it does. It thickens when it gets there, obviously. So you don't need to take its temperature or anything. When it comes to a nice simmer, it's going to be perfect and ready to go. But this is ready to go. All we need to do is put some heat to this sucker, and we are moving along with the sauce. I'm trying not to talk too much. If you watch the ground beef video, okay, chatter, chatter, chatter. This is much more nuts and bolts. To the stove. Alright, I have no idea if this video actually needs this part of it, but if I don't put it in here, somebody's going to yell at me in the comment section. So, I have a 3-quart saucepan. It's over medium heat. We're bringing this to a simmer, getting it to 204 degrees. When it gets there, you will notice it instantly starts to thicken, and boop, there it is. It's thickening right there. It's looking pretty good. Give it a taste to make sure it tastes good, and we're done. Alright, so our sauce is made. This is absolutely freaking delicious. This is so good. Just taste the sauce on its own before you do the rest of this. Trust me. Alright, we are going to put this in here, and I'm realizing I should have got a bigger bowl. But we're going to put this in here. I'm not putting it all in because you get to pick how saucy you want your Chilito. Yeah, it's just easier to say Chilito than chili cheese burrito. So Chilito it is, folks. This is this is pre-mixed. They don't make this on the fly as that one video showed. They do not do that. This is pre-mixed. It is a bucket of just this meat, which is another reason why they got rid of it. There's only so much room in the steam table, so you can't just have unlimited number of ingredients. It just isn't a thing. And when they started bringing in chicken and steak and all the rest of it, they started running out of room real fast. This sucker didn't make it. All right, that is not saucy enough. This isn't exactly a pound either of meat. So I'm not using the entire thing because of that. It is designed, if you have a pound of meat, that will do it. If you want it really, really saucy. How much is left? Can you see how much is left in here? Something like that. There's a, not a ton. That right there, that is chili cheese. That's Chilito. Come on. Now let's assemble this thing and eat some. All right, I have my 10-inch flour tortilla right here, slightly warmed up, as they have theirs, slightly warmed up. That's just a thing. I have cheddar cheese here that I shredded. This is not the bag of pre-shredded stuff. You already know all about the coating they put on it to keep it from sticking to each other, to itself. That does not let it melt. Let me show you this real quick. This little guy's awesome, by the way. You can shred this super fine as it is supposed to be. And yes, I'm putting cheese on the bottom because this is going to want to run everywhere and be hell to try and roll. So if you put the cheese down first and then cheese on top, you can double cheese. But yeah, if you want to buy one of these things, you can get off the Amazons, of course. And I'll have an affiliates link down in the description down below where you can pick one up. It doesn't cost any extra if you use the link, but I get like 4 cents. So I can buy like that much cheese. So thank you, I appreciate it. But 1,000 if you do it, I can buy that much cheese. So it really helps, it actually does. So if you want one of these, they're awesome. I love this one. It works really good. It comes with a bunch of different things. It does more than just this. The commercial's over. All right, let's, oh, we are gonna load this thing up. Now these are pretty small, as everyone remembers. Maybe you don't remember, but just because they made it small doesn't mean we have to. Yeah, we can make a lot of them with this amount right here. Oh, that's looking lovely right there. See that? I think that's probably about the proper amount of chili in that, but we just need a monstrous amount more cheese. Does that look cheesy enough? Because we got cheese in the bottom, remember? Oh, I'm not putting it all in there. Come on, stop it. Stop it. You don't want to look like me. Stop it. You don't need that much cheese. Okay, and now for the rolling gods to help us get this thing. She is a mess and a half. We're gonna try to move it up a little bit. There we go. That worked out. That I think helped. And you cannot. This is about the era when Taco Bell went to the double folded, because you can't do this open-ended. That thing is way too saucy. That's Chilito. Okay, now this, you can't eat that like that. Don't even think about it. You can steam this thing if you have a magic steamer or some sort of thing. That's fantastic. Let's be honest, every one of you is just going to microwave this thing. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to microwave it for not very long. It's already hot inside, but we want to melt the cheese and we want to soften the tortilla a little bit. It's already happening because this thing's quite warm. That is really hot. But we're just going to microwave this thing. It depends on the strength of your microwave. But yeah, 30, 40 seconds, something like that. Not much. Don't kill it. Okay, it is out of the microwave and it is starting to ooze and do things, so that means I didn't roll it tight enough. What are you gonna do? All right, so I had the tortilla heating up on my comal and it sat there for a little while and I dried out a little bit. So it's a little stiffer than I would have liked. Hang on. Let's be smart about this, people. I'm grabbing a spoon because I'm gonna kind of, and I'm gonna need, I probably should have grabbed the whole roll. Let's be honest. Come on. Okay, so this guy is leaking. Oh. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm taking a bite. I'm doing it. It's gonna, oh, it's leaking. Gotta use more cheese. It always seems like too much cheese. It's not. Oh, and try not to eat your fingers. It tastes so good. Yeah, honestly, maybe I just got the part, that one bite that didn't have enough cheese. Oh, that's how you make the Chilito. That's it. This is the exact thing. This is the recipe. This is the deal. This is a mess and a half. Remember, it was a mess and a half? This is a mess and a half. You might want to use a 12-inch tortilla. That's up to you. In fact, use a 12-inch tortilla. Could you make this into tacos? No, it's right at the end. Just like it's going to happen to you in the next few hours. Sorry, it's reality. It's Taco Bell. Come on. And on that note, wow, this took a turn. I do apologize for that. This is going to be the worst thumbnail ever. That's how you knew to click on it, because the Chilito's supposed to be a mess, and that thing right there is a mess. Oh my God. There you go. That is, holy crap. Do I even dare try and take another bite? Okay, come on. I think I dare, but this is one of those where you really need the burrito diaper. That's what the paper this came in, because you really gotta get underneath the thing and support that end. You need a burrito diaper. Do I even dare? No, I don't. All right. I never said it was going to be easy to eat. I said it was going to be delicious to eat. I love these videos. These are the fun ones, folks, right? So now you know exactly how to recreate the Taco Bell chili cheese burrito, aka Chilito, right at home in your own kitchen. By the way, the Chilito is not officially gone from the menu completely. Corporate lets each store decide whether they have it on their menu or not. Search around and see if you can still find it in your area. This lost gem is available. If you do, let us know in the comments where you found it so everyone else can know exactly where they can find one of these beauties. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time here in the Drive-Thru Kitchen. Bye. Oh my God, it's so good. Been like dessert. That's ridiculously good.